Welcome to Hassay Savage Information Guide to Keyway Push-Type Broaching. The Keyway Broaching cutting procedure can be performed on two separate types of machinery, the hydraulic press and arbor press. Before we cover the Keyway Broaching technique, let's point out the major differences between the standard Keyway broach and the production Keyway broach. A standard Keyway broach requires the use of bushing and shims in order to cut the desired keyway. More than one pass is required when pushing the standard Keyway broach through the workpiece in order to achieve the desired keyway depth. A production Keyway broach is a standalone tool. When using a production Keyway broach, all that is needed is the tool and the workpiece. Only one pass is needed when passing a production Keyway broach through a workpiece. This tool is usually used for high-volume orders. To complete this procedure, you'll need the required tooling: standard Keyway broach, shims, bushing guide, production Keyway broach, used for high-volume orders, and a machinist square. Position the workpiece on the fixture plate of the hydraulic press with the area to be broached over the appropriate opening on the fixture plate. Choose the appropriate sized bushing to fit the hole in the workpiece. Place the bushing in the hole of the workpiece. The bore diameter of the workpiece will determine the bushing size. Choose the appropriate sized broach for the desired keyway width. Place the broach into the bushing slot with the teeth facing out. Lower the press so the press is lightly contacting the broach. Using a square, check the straightness of the broach. Place the square on the back side of the broach and on the side. Make the necessary adjustments to the broach, if needed, to ensure that the broach is straight before pressing it through the workpiece. Position the oil hoses over the part. Turn the oil on. Reposition the hoses if needed. Make sure that the oil is positioned so that it is spraying on the broach at the point of impact. Cycle the hydraulic press to push the broach through the workpiece. Remove the broach from the bottom of the hydraulic press. Use a brush to clean the metal shavings from the broach. For safety reasons, do not attempt to remove the metal shavings by hand. Insert the appropriate number of shims into the bushing slot. Reinsert the broach and repeat steps 4 through 6 until the desired depth is achieved. Here are two examples of a workpiece that have been cut with a Keyway broach. To call and request a catalog, please visit HassaySavage.com. Congratulations! This completes the informational guide to Keyway broaching. For additional information, please contact us at info@HassaySavage.com.